Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. We're going to take a look at Libra. Hey Libra, hope everything is going okay out there. I did meditate over these cards. We're going to take a look and see what's going on with you. I'm just, whatever cards I have around me, if I feel like I want to pull them, I will. Alright, this should not be long. You know how these things go. Libra, I want your energy. I need you guys to concentrate with me. Libra, I have some information here. I pulled your sixth chakra. Okay? The sixth chakra is the third eye chakra. It talks about mindfulness. I think that you understand that your thoughts, right? All the thoughts. I'm aware of my thoughts and I ask myself, are my thoughts uplifting? I feel like some of you guys are having some negative thoughts about something. Okay, you need to understand, Libra, that you cannot be in control of everything. I am not in control of all situations that will come my way, nor am I in control of what others do or say. However, I do have free will as to how I respond. So I feel like you guys could be struggling with how to respond to a certain situation, and you're trying to be mindful and you're trying to make everybody happy. All right, so you're gaining your own insight here. I feel like for some of you guys, I'll just put this right here just so you guys can see it. Okay. All right, let's see. Give me one more for Libra so I can understand what I'm working up against here. Let's see. Okay. Now, oh goodness, the third eye chakra, again, solar plexus. So this talks about self-worth and self-esteem. I honor myself by doing things that please me, not only those that please others. I am empowered. I release the need to live up to other people's unrealistic expectations of me. When I respect myself and approve of myself, others will naturally do the same. I teach others how to treat and respect me by how I treat and respect myself. Okay, so I think those are things that Libra might be working through right now. The first energy I have for you, Libra, here with this deck, this is, what is this? This is a Two of Wands. Yeah, I'm all counting the wands. Yes, this is Two of Wands, okay? So I feel like, Libra, I don't know, is something going on with you where you might feel like you may be impatient, like you're waiting for something to work out for you or come into fruition, something to take place. And I think you started a project is what I'm feeling, a project or something. And I feel like this is two situations here. I feel like you started a project that you were really excited about, right? You're almost zealous. You were so excited. You put yourself into it. You put everything you had into it. And I don't necessarily think it turned out the way you wanted it to. I see that with this card, you're slowing down, all right? So with this project, I feel like you were moving forward, just forging ahead in some kind of project. And I think midway through, you're like, oh boy, I need to do some more research here. Or maybe you're questioning, oh, how do I move forward? Your answer is to do research and get more information about this industry or whatever it is you're trying to do. So I just want to leave that there. We're also being cautioned not to give up on this plan because it is a winning, successful plan. Whatever business plan you have, okay, so you don't have a business plan. But whatever business plan you think you have, you need to revamp it because you're being advised here that your planning is poor. I feel like your planning is great up until a certain point, and then you're like, oh boy. So you're being advised to get the research done, put all your steps in order, do the research, and this plan will pan out for you. Okay, now, the other thing that I'm seeing with this card here is you're in a situation where I think you might be, and this could be an existing relationship or it could be with somebody that you're vibing with, somebody that you feel a connection with. And you're like, oh my goodness, I know this person wants to talk to me. And this person's like, oh my goodness, I think this person might want to talk to me. See, you're waiting for somebody to make the first move, Libra. That's not going to happen. You're being advised that if you want this to happen, I don't know who the other energy is. Oh, let's see. Okay. Well, the other energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and I do see a lot of Aries here, so it could be an Aries that you want to speak to, or maybe you guys are trying to get something off the ground, or maybe things aren't working out the way you want it to work out, and maybe somebody's a little reluctant to say something about it, whatever that means to you. But I feel like whatever's going on here, to me, my gut feeling is, okay, I think this might be somebody new entering in, but some of you guys are in an existing relationship, so you might see some new things going on there too, okay? So you're going to end up meeting somebody or liking somebody or vibing with somebody where you're going to end up having to make the first move. That's the only way things are going to get done. Oh, sorry about that, but it's the truth. Okay, so This is a sun. It's reversed. This is like a really, really beautiful card. It talks about a playful, romantic energy. You're just playful and light in life and like, you know, kind of like packing light. But there are things changing inside of you, Libra, and I feel like at first you know that there's something different. So I think you recognize difference. I think you recognize a slowdown or recognizing patterns or something. So I think you take some time and you're like, something's different. But then there's a series of things that happen like over time and you start to realize, wow, this is a big change. Like, this is really a big change and I didn't recognize it with the change, and I have to let go of all the old things that stopped me from recognizing what this shift is. So what this means is there are certain instances where you are going to figure out what serves you in the life, I guess, that you're in right now, or I don't know, the shoes you're in right now. I'm going to find what serves me, right? So I've grown a little bit, so I have to eliminate A, B, C, and D. That doesn't work for me anymore. You know, I'm too spiritual. I don't really get down like that anymore. So I'm going to find a nice light group of people who whatever. It could be something like that where you start to recognize shifts are happening. But until you let go of the old things and actually take a minute and sit there and say, oh my goodness, this is a serious shift. Until you do that, you're not going to recognize it. But I think you're starting to recognize it. And I think there's some playful energy here with you, which is awesome. The sun is a card of material happiness. It's about joy. Okay, it's about successful outcomes. And even if it's reversed, you still do get the same outcome, but I feel like the shift comes over time. I feel like good things have been happening to you and you've been finding places of peace. And I think you're just starting to realize it is a shift. It's not just something where, oh boy, nobody to go out with for a few nights. A few nights turned into a few months. And I'm like, wow, man, I'm really digging this time where I get to meditate. I get to, I don't know, clean my place. I get to change the energy that I have in my place. So I think you guys are really appreciating these changes that come. Now, with the Sun card reversed also, it talks about an existing relationship. And that's why I was saying I think some of you guys are going to meet somebody new. And I think for some of you guys who are already in a relationship, I think it's going to be an enhanced relationship full of playful, joyous fun, because we have somebody who is now comfortable with the shift and where they've landed. Okay, the last energy I have for you guys here is the Knight of Swords. Now, okay, so how could we ever call the Sun reversed bad? I don't think we can, but we do have the Knight of Swords here, and this talks about an abrupt change. All right, so I see somebody here who was moving forward in business, moving forward with the project or some kind of business venture or something you were moving forward in, and you got to a certain point, you're like, I can't do this anymore. So now we get here to the Knight of Swords, and this talks about you abruptly stopping. And you stopped in the business because of, it could have been deceit. Maybe you were working with a business partner, and your business partner didn't tell you the whole, right? They didn't tell you all that. So you wound up, disappointed by something that started off great. It was a great idea and it did not pan out the way you wanted to. But you're being advised that this is actually going to be successful. However, you do need to take this time while you're in this great energy. Take this time and revamp your plan. The point of this whole thing, Libra, when it comes to your business, is you have to make a plan. And that's been the problem. You had a great plan, but you didn't plan out far enough. And so what you're being cautioned to do is go back, rethink, add on, do more research, and that's all over this reading here. And then you're going to see some kind of success with it, right? So you're going to see something that started off fast and lost momentum pick back up again. So that's the energy I'm getting for you guys now. Also, this last part talks about kind of like a relationship, right? How do I want to put this? I think this can relate to a relationship too, because a relationship can become stagnant. And I think for some of you guys, it may have become stagnant, right? So you see you breathing new life into this relationship, right? But you also need to be productive and invest in this relationship if you have an existing one. And even for some of you guys, when you meet this new person, I think that you need to equally distribute time. Figure out what is important, invest time where it needs to be invested. And I believe it looks like it's a relationship in business. So I don't know if you're having some kind of struggle. You could be having a struggle. Let me see. What else do I have here? What else do I want to know? I guess I could ask about. Because this is really not. I mean, we already know, like with affairs of the heart, it could be something like you guys need to come up with a clear plan. Do we want to be together? How much time? Do you need to be fair? And I feel like with Libra, well, I know Libras are hard workers. That I know. They work. And they get it done. They are very, I want to play with them. No, but I think with career, it says especially, and this is why I think there could be neglect here with you guys, just because I'm shuffling cards too. I feel like with you guys, I feel like this is a very aggressive move towards your career. So I think, Libra, there's a focus on a career like never before. And I think that's been the vibe, but I think you kind of got caught up with something that was great but not thought out. It wasn't well planned. Or there were some pieces missing due to lack of research. So Nine of Swords here, we see you kind of getting that together. All right. And I also see you being an extremist when it comes to your work. So that could also have an impact on whatever love you're trying to start. So you might want to think about how you're going to equally gain momentum in something that is dead, meaning I guess this business, or it could even be a flat relationship. So I think right now you're stuck in an energy of like, how am I going to manifest turning this around? How am I going to manifest my time so that I equally distribute time to both? Okay. Ooh. Is that commitment? Ooh. Okay. So, I mean, that's what I just talked about. Equally distributing. I cannot talk. You know what I mean. Balancing your time. And I feel like if that's not a struggle, if you guys are in an existing relationship, this is a time, if you're a cross watcher, right? And you're in a relationship with a Libra, you need to hang in there because this person is committed to their work. All right, so they recognize some of the issues going on, but you got to be there and understand for your person that this is something that they need to do because you want to be on the other side of success when they get there. I'm just saying. They say don't bite the hand that feeds you. Ooh. But I'm just saying, if they're a good person, stick with them. Give me one more. Tell me more. I mean, if the message needs to be for a cross watcher, then it is what it is. I don't really care about stuff like that. So, okay, whoever gets the message. Okay, strength. I feel like some of you guys are trying to hang in there. Some of you guys could actually be a Leo, the strength card. Some of you guys probably feel like, I don't know if this is worth this anymore. I think you're trying to figure out, like, you know what? Look at it. If this is for a cross watcher, if this is for Libra, the strength card, you need to invest more in self-love. Take better care of yourself, right? Give yourself more time to rest. If this is for a cross watcher and you are with a Libra heavy and you're like, I don't know if I can do this, hang in there. This person's working hard. They're about their bread. They're trying to get where they need to go. So that's really an ambitious person that you want to be with. And it says commitment. So maybe they are looking to commit to you. I feel like some of you guys may not understand, and you know, we're all guilty of it, somebody's ambition and what it is they want to do, and realizing that they have to put the time in to get to where they want to be. And if I stay in the house with you all day, that's not going to happen. Sorry. Rescue. Ooh. Okay, let's look at that. Now, I have the aggressive card. There could be some new opportunities for Libra. There's some new potential. Okay, and we see where you've disappointed with something having to do with business or maybe a relationship. So we have the rescue card, all right? I see that with this new beginning, you're going to try and find some kind of cooperation and healing in a matter. When I look at this, it tells me that this is something that you've reflected on. And like I said to all the cross watchers, Libra already knows what the issues are. They're trying to balance them out. So this message might just be for cross watchers. I'm just saying. Okay. So is there anything else I need to know? Tell me more. Tell me more about Libra in love. What can Libra do? What's the situation with Libra in love? Why is Libra kind of feeling disappointed by something? Or how can Libra be more of an active player in this relationship? Besides battle, just to me, it looks like it's a simple balancing act. Ooh. 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 Tell me more. Hold on. Okay, I think I understand this. I'm like, how does this relate? Okay, so I have keep an open mind. Now, like I said before, some of you guys are going to meet somebody new. So keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay, so that could be a thing. We'll leave that there. All right, let's see. Is there anything else we need to know? Tell me something about those that are already in an existing relationship. Please tell me more. Please tell me more. Tell me more. Heart-to-heart conversations. Yep, heart-to-heart conversations are going to be had with those of you who are in existing relationships already. Okay, and then we have rescue. Give me one more. I don't know how that's going to plan out. Let's see. Give me one more, please, for rescue. Okay, and just so you guys see as well, I feel like there's going to be some conversation had. It could be with an Aries asking, you know, how can we manifestability in this relationship. Like, what can I do to equally distribute or give as much as you give? Or just conversations like that are really deep, really honest. The ups, the downs, the fears about why you work so much. Very soon, clearly decide what you want, so it comes to you now. I feel like with this card, I think clearly deciding what you want. For me, when I look at this reading, I feel like being mindful of other people's thoughts and feelings. Okay, because I see, like, if you look at the cards here, right, the two cards that came out for you, Libra, are mindfulness and also self-worth and self-esteem. So I think these are the two things that are really weighing on you. And I feel like very soon, it's not about clearly decide. I don't necessarily get that. I get very soon, I plan on coming up with a plan, because this has been about a plan the whole time, or lack thereof. I plan on coming up with a plan of how I'm going to give you time so you can understand that I love you, and also build myself up where my self-esteem, where I don't feel like I'm a loser. I want to feel like I contribute to this relationship. I want to feel like I've done something. I want to feel accomplished. And especially, that's really important for Libra. So if cross watchers, if this is for you, take what you can from it. If you want to be with a person who has commitment on their mind, because they do, and it looks like you do, cross watcher, whoever you are, I'm just saying. All right. That's all I got for you guys. I love you. Thanks for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. Oh, wait. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe, please. Okay, guys. Bye.